Today I'm going to show you how to field strip and reassemble a Springfield XD Subcompact, and I'll also be pointing out some areas that you want to make sure you get clean while you have it apart. Before we get started, you want to make sure the gun is unloaded. As you can see, I have the magazine removed and the firearm is unloaded. Now, to disassemble the gun, you want the magazine removed and the slide lock back. That's the first step. If you're not familiar with that, I can show you your slides forward. You can either insert an empty magazine and pull the slide back and it should lock back, or you can pull the slide back and press up on this slide release lever right here at the same time, and then allow that to catch and let the slide come forward and now lock it back. But anyways, I'll show you that real quick if you're not familiar with it. Pull the slide back all the way and lift up right there and locks it back. Okay, now that your gun's unloaded, you verify that and your slide's locked back, your magazine's removed. Next, we're going to pivot this takedown lever on towards the muzzle of the gun. We're going to pivot it towards the top of the gun, 90 degrees. And now we're going to release the slide, but we're not going to let it slam forward. You want to control it as it rides forward on the gun, like that. As you can see on the back, it's forward further than typical, but it won't come off the gun yet. You need to pull the trigger before the slide will come off, and that's why it's so important to verify that the gun is unloaded before you start. So now you can see the firing pin is dropped, and the slide will now come off the gun. And that's really all to take apart on the lower part. Areas you want to clean, or make sure this ramp is cleaned right here, or the ammunition comes out, the magazine hits right there. Clean that real good. And then I like to clean the areas of the rails where the slide rides on. Clean that good, and then clean around your extractor area. Now for the slide, the Subcompact uses a captive recoil spring, so we can take it out and it's not going to pop apart like that. And then I usually just spray a rag with whatever gun cleaner I'm using, and I'll roll that inside the rag to clean it. Then to remove the barrel, you can just tilt it a little bit, push it with your thumb right there maybe, and then grab the bottom of it. Helps to push forward a little bit, and then it should come right out. And as far as cleaning the barrel goes, use your brush for whichever caliber you have to clean inside the barrel, and make sure your chamber is clean good. You want to make sure the feed ramp is clean. You don't want carbon buildup on that. And so just clean the barrel overall very good. And then I like to apply a light film of grease on the outside of the barrel, on the outside of the chamber, that parts that will rub against the slide to improve its operation. And then once you're done with that, as far as the slide goes, I clean on the inside of the rails, maybe the Q-tip with gun cleaner, and I like it. Take a Q-tip and just clean around the parts on the back side of the slide here. But I don't like to take any of this apart normally unless there's an issue with it. So once everything's cleaned and you've re-greased it, we're just going to put it back together. We'll drop the barrel in, and we'll slide it till it clicks in. And now we're going to put the recoil spring back in, and we're going to put the muzzle end in first. And if you look at your barrel, you'll see like a crescent right there on the back of the barrel where the back of the spring will catch on. So we're just going to push this in a little bit, and now it's in the right notch. So now we're going to slide it back on the rails. Alright, so now it's back on the lower part of the gun, but to finish we need to lock the slide back, and now we need to rotate the takedown lever 90 degrees back down to its original position. Now you have fully disassembled and reassembled your Springfield XD Subcompact. Thanks for watching.